Renae Goodwin of Marsh McLennan Agency. Thank you for coming to AVID Investors. I'm StacyA McBain with Swope Investment Property, and AVID Investors, thank you for being here. So tonight, we talked all about the insurance industry, wondering if it's gone bonkers. And in some ways, Renae supported that question. Is that but she reassured us that it's regulated. And that Idaho actually has lower insurance costs than other states. And that we're just in a hard market with no end in sight. Due to inflation, staggering losses, climate change, and fires getting worse in Idaho. Just wait. So some of the things that we can do to protect ourselves is take advantage of the right that we have to request an explanation of our coverage from our agent or broker. And that could include checking in on whether we have our loss of rents, and it should include covered, and it should include checking in on the overall amount of our structure and the coverage that we have for it. Because if we haven't checked in on it in 5 years, it could have doubled. The value of everything that we own could have doubled. And that would very quickly leave us underinsured. And with the insurance industry going bananas, even the best of brokers may not get to call us as regularly as they would have if they're not literally putting out fires with their time. So that puts the onus on us to make sure that we're insured correctly. And some other things that she recommended that we do are annual roof inspections and let our insurance broker know when we do replace the roof and when we do major upgrades, so they don't kick us to the curb. So they know that we're keeping up with our property and keeping track of it. She recommended the flow alarm on or water alarms for plumbing, since those losses can be huge. And also relate her own personal story about how calling and filing claims and losses, it's going to raise your, oh, she didn't say it, but it'll raise your rates, it'll impact you. So we need to be careful about what we claim and helping the insurance companies prevent claims with things like alarms. And I think that's about it. In an agent, as a real estate agent, I've seen sellers having trouble selling their house with the roof in the as-is condition when it gets older. And Renae addressed how we're seeing companies put the smack down on older roofs and do more drive-bys of our property and take note. So hopefully you know who to call if you get a notice that you're being non-renewed. And if you don't, make sure you have somebody you can call, and you may need to, in that event, change companies. Thank you, Renae.
Thank you.
Anything we missed here in the recap?
I think you got it.
Thank you so
Don't
much.
forget to check your deductibles. If you're getting those big premium swings, check your deductible, raise those up to whatever you can stand. Share the risk with your company. Save the money.
That increases your
Thank you.
decrease. If you increase your deductible, it decreases your premium. Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Thank you, Renae.